Condemned Myanmar's executions of 4 pro-democracy activists.
Foreign Ministry spokesperson Choi Young-sam called it an act of violence that ignores human rights and the rule of law. Choi says that South Korea's Foreign Minister Park Jin issued a joint statement with other members of the international community in response to the executions. Myanmar's government confirmed Monday it had carried out its first executions in nearly 50 years, hanging a former lawmaker, a democracy activist, and 2 other political prisoners who had been accused of a targeted killing after the country's military takeover last year. Similarly, the U.S. State Department spokesman Ned Price says that the United States is condemning the Myanmar military execution of pro-democracy activists and urging all partners and allies to join the U.S. in condemning the regime's actions and stepping up pressure on the regime and its supporters. He also called on the regime to cease executions, release all those unjustly detained, and restore Burma's path to democracy. This reaction comes after Myanmar's government confirmed Monday it had carried out its first executions in nearly 50 years, hanging a former lawmaker, a democracy activist, and 2 other political prisoners who had been accused of a targeted killing after the country's military takeover last year. The executions were carried out despite worldwide pleas for clemency for the 4 men, including from United Nations experts and Cambodia, which holds the rotating chairmanship of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. And the United States Department of Health and Human Services is considering whether to declare monkeypox a public health emergency if current management tactics do not get the virus under control.
Speaking to reporters in Washington, White House COVID-19 response coordinator Ashish Jha says the emergency declaration from the WHO will allow the United States and its partners to collaborate, share data, and get information out to critical communities. He stressed that the United States has a 4-stage plan to test and treat the virus in the communities most affected. The group most affected in the United States is the LGBTQ community, and Dr. Jha emphasized the importance to not use this moment to propagate homophobic or transphobic messaging. The CDC has reported just under 3,500 cases in the U.S. up until July 25th.
Second is to significantly expand access to testing. Third is to significantly expand access